Hello everyone, my name is Gothic Lord UK. I'm playing demos from puzzle games in Steam Puzzle Fest. This is Headlong Hunt, a game about capturing a creature. Let's see what we're doing here. Move, WASD, or left, right, up and down. Okay, yep, I can move wherever I like. Oh, I spooked the creature. Okay. I can spook the creature, but I'm guessing if I go to the left now, he's going to shoot off of the island. Correct. Okay, so go over there. Then go down there. And over here. And up there. And then into the mousetrap style cage. So far, so clear. Right. What you might want me to do is move to the left to be on the creature's left and move it into the cage. But clearly, that's not going to work for us. But I can move behind walls and not be perceived. Then we have to go the long way around. And they are caught. Alright, we have an overworld. And we have options. Let's go down to this single level first. Get that cursor off the screen. Now, I'm going to guess that if they fly past the trap, they do not get trapped. So. Also, if they get into a corner like this, there will never be anything we can do about it. Good knowledge. Right, where do we want them to go from there? Because we could send them up, but up is no good. The other thing we can do is come around this side. All the way to here, in fact. That seems great, doesn't it? Right. This looks like we're going to be traveling over some of the void. Now, most of these moves, it looks like, are going to be predetermined for us. So there shouldn't be many points of failure, but I've been wrong in the past. But that blocks that, this blocks here. And we got him. Right, they need to clearly approach from the left. Going to become a long series of trying to figure out backwards sets of moves to get them to where I want them to be. But let's just start with the... that's not going to go well for us, is it? Okay, so that notwithstanding, we can put them there. And then we can move them down or upwards. If we move them downwards, we can't move them on. So let's move them upwards. Then to the right, then down. And then to the right again. Excellent. And then the last one on this screen. A pink block. I can't move the pink block. That causes them to flee. That causes them to flee. Oh. I can move this. I just can't move it in a way where they will see me. And I can put you there if I want to. But I can't do this. Okay. So where do I need to get you to be? Because if I do this, I want you to come right and hit this directly. Because if you come up or down, you're going to fly off the screen. So where do we want to put you? Great question. Could I do something like this? So they're going to be there now. And then I can block the only available route out for them. Yes. Alright, so it looks like we can see the limitations of the demo. But we'll keep moving on with the ones we've got. Again, we have our one movable rock. We need to get them into a corner. Now what I can do is move to the other side of them. But if I move them to the left, I can actually then move them down, except I probably want them one further down than that, don't I? And I can put them there. And then I can set up a blockade. Ah. Okay, I can set up a blockade, but I have to go around them first. And now I can't move them up high enough, but I don't have to. Because I can move them up, and then right, and then into the corner. Got ya. Oh, interesting. 2 blocks. If I move this one, they flee immediately. So, I guess I'm doing something with this one first. But what? Because that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. How can I spook this guy upwards? Can't move that to the left because they'll shoot downwards. First one that's gotten me the slightest bit stumped. I'm here for it. But clearly we have to move the top one first. We can move it out as far and wide as we really want to. But past here, I then need to go to the other side of this. I guess I can do something like this, right? Yeah. Good. Oh my. That is a lot of options. Well, it can't be this, but... Oh! Ooh, it can be that. I was about to say it can't be this because I can't go one further up than this, but I can. I'm going to guess then that this is going to teach us that I can't push 2 blocks together. Okay, good way of teaching us that. I'm going to send you down. How am I going to move that to where I want to be? Well, I can come into this gap and promote his movement. But that is one too low for right here. I need to get to the bottom where the trap is to push the block that is there down. So, can I do something? No, I can't even... Wait. How would I go about moving this piece upwards? Because I can't move it down twice, then move this left. Oh, I know what I can do. I can get that one out of the way, then move this across. Then that lets me pass here. And here. Then what? I need a... This is the trap, so now I just need to be above it. So... when I move this up, that's going to move that to the left. Then I can move it down. Then I can move it to the right. And then I can push this down. And it gets to the trap. Love to see it. Up, down, or right? Seems like we're introducing new mechanics here, so let's try this. Okay. That makes an amount of sense. What about 3 of them? 3 of them won't move. But 1 of them will. Except now I can't get over this bridge. Okay. So, 1 gets me down there. One gets me over there. Then I can use those 2 to get this up, and that gets me to the right. Very nice. Let's try this one. We have grass. I can hide in long grass, but only once, it seems. Right, where am I going to put you from there? Presumably it's got to be to the left. Then up. Then it can't be to the left, so it would have to be to the right. But then I can prompt you upwards from there and left into the trap. Right, is these the last 2, perhaps? Right. Well, we need to clear out the center line, I guess. But also have an extra backing piece so that when it gets to the trap, it doesn't hit the back wall. And also figure out a way to get behind it. Because once I've done this, I can never get it to move off of the back wall once that happens. And once this happens, I'm stuck in a world of pears. Not apples, not oranges, just pears. But this or this to the right is really the only opening moves we can make. And we can't do that because it sends it to the right. Oh, I can do that though. Right, well, I didn't set up the back piece, which is its own problem. I also can't cut behind here. So before that happens... let me do that. And that. Then I can put this here. And then I just have to spook it from behind. Great work. Okay. Those 2 pink pieces don't seem to have very many options from where they can go. But we're going to have to use one of them, at least, to get our finish line, because this corner doesn't have any piece of resistance where the trap is. So we can start here. That is valid. But that's not. That gets us over to there easily enough. Then we can go down. We can go right. Then if we go up would be the next most sensible thing. Then I can go all the way around to get it to move left. Which seems like it would be a move that makes sense. But once you get to here, I'm unsure where to send it now. Because up or down is never going to get to where I want it to be. So, then what? I can't move the pink pieces up into the main body of the level. It's just not an option for me. So having a backing piece on the edge seems to be the only reasonable choice, I think. So it begs the question, how can I get the creature onto this line? Can I get the creature onto this line? We would have to stop on this tile, or this tile, or this tile, or one of these tiles. Like, these tiles or these tiles would have to be the physical block that it hits. So that gets me past here. Then we can either send this down or up. Down seems to make the most sense because we've got these two blocks on the right. And to do this and then go all the way around is just a replay of what I did the first time through. But it seems to be the most reasonable course of action. I just don't know where to go from here because otherwise why does this loop of pieces exist? But where can I get it to stop? Is the problem. If I move this, it flies away. If I prompt this to go up instead of down, that gets it to the back wall where I don't want it to be. That flies away. So again, going down, hitting a wall, hitting a wall, hitting a wall, all makes the most sense to me. I just don't know where to go from here. Because I can send it to the left to hit that pink block. But now, I will never get it off of that back wall. So is there something I'm missing? Definitely can't bring these over the water. This gets me behind it. Because I guess the other thing I could do... No, I can't even move a block downwards instead, because I can't move them both at the same time. And that causes that to fly away. If you go upwards first, as much as I can now bring a piece down here, I don't think it's doing me any favors. And I don't think there's like a mechanic I missed. So, I'm a little stumped. There's this tile here, but it's not been the case that every level has been so finely constructed that every piece ultimately is necessary to solve the puzzle. There's always some kind of decorative pieces around the edges of the puzzles. Hold on, let me just try. What happens if I do that? I can't get out. I was going to wonder what happens if I could do this. Not that. We then go all the way around and send that to the left. I wanted the pink piece to be where I'm stood now, so I could move it upwards. But I can't get past the pink piece to do that. And this is no good to me because it's stuck on a wall now. Is there something else I'm missing? I want to know if this is the last puzzle in the demo or if there's more stuff that gets sent to us from another stage in the game. That can go up first. That is valid. And then we can send it left next. Is also valid. Just about. Except now I can't get across without getting it next to a wall. I'm not sure how I think this would help me. Really. No, now I can't go around the top end again. I'm stumped. Now, I'm going to poke this for a few more minutes, see if I can get to an answer, and then if I can or can't, we will resolve things one way or the other. Okay, it was a good, 15 minutes, but I got to a point where I could solve it, but I didn't, and now I just have to recreate it for you. And I give it a 3 in 10 chance that I do not remember how to get to the solution I want, but we will do our best. So, we start by going around the back, and then we put them here where they can't flee to the east of the island anymore, at which point we can then take these two and arrange them like so, so that we can now have them exist one tile. Wait, I screwed up. I screwed up because... Hold on. Oh god. That needs to go there. And that needs to go there. So then I can prompt it to move upwards. And then I can get behind this. And put this here. And that lets me get around the back on the left. I can move it there. I can move it here. I can move it to the right. I can put the pink one behind the goal. And then we move underneath it. Headlong Hunt. Thanks for completing the demo. Discover and solve much more in the full version coming June 2023. So I got there. We got through all the demo ones. That was a tough challenge right on the end, just shuffling things back and forth as needed, but we can see that there's a whole lot of other mechanics and islands and levels to unlock, and it looks like it's one that's going to be a good amount of fun. So put it on your wish list if you want it. Let me know if you want to see more of it down in the comments down below. Otherwise, subscribe, hit that like button, put recommendations down below, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.